Hello friends, welcome to the video number 28 for the JavaScript video tutorial series. And in this video we are going to be talking about the while loop. Um, and well, it's actually something very simple and of course very useful. So let's start by creating a variable. Well, I'm going to call it I, and I'm going to make it equals to 0. That's what I want to start. And well, what we are going to be doing here is that we want to repeat a certain block of code as long as a certain condition it's evaluates to true or it's true. So what I'm gonna do here is just tell JavaScript, okay, while, and then we put our parentheses. We know that these parentheses are for the parameters or the arguments of the function if we want to see this while as a function. And then we get our curly braces to place all the code that we want to be repeated. So the condition in this case, well, I just want to repeat my code as long as my variable I is lower than 10. And my code is going to be a document, yeah, dot right. And I want to write something like this is line number, and then I'm going to concatenate the value of the variable I, and then I'm gonna add a line break because I don't want everything displayed on the same line. I want every line, well, on its own line. So that's well, this is not it, but this is a very common mistake. We write something like this, and then we go ahead and run it, and let's see what happens. I'm gonna launch this in Chrome, and well, it's gonna take a little bit, but I know that Google Chrome is gonna eventually is gonna crash, and it's gonna tell me, hey, you know what, something bad happened. So you wanna wait, or you wanna close the browser, what you wanna do. So you see, it's trying to open it, to open my page. It's trying to do something, but it cannot complete. It's not downloading anything. Of course, I'm running this from my hard drive. There is a page unresponsive. You can wait to become responsive. You wanna exit. Okay, I'm gonna exit the page. What I did here, and this is, as you saw, it's normally something bad. I created an infinite loop, right? While I is lower than 10, well, here is 0, so do this. I mean, it's true, so do this. And then it's going to check again. I is 0, so it's lower than 10, so do it again. So I is never changing. It's always going to be lower than 10. So again, I created an infinite loop, so it's never going to exit the the while loop. So I gotta create an exit condition. And in this case, what I'm gonna do, for example, something very common, is just to say, okay, increment my variable in 1 or in 2 or 3 or whatever you wanna use as an increment, but you gotta make that variable changes if you are using a variable like I am doing it right now. Um, so let's see what happens here. So there it is. Okay, this is line number 1, 2, 3, up to 10. All right. Um, of course, I can change my now. Let's just see some different scenarios. I can start from 1, for example. So now it's gonna be 2 to 10. Now I can change this increment to be after we printed this line, for example. Now let's observe the changes from 2 to 10. Now it's from 1 to 9. Uh, of course, if I want to include the last number, I can do this equals, right? Like lower equal. So instead of 1 to 9, we get 1 to 10. Of course, I can go back this to 0, and it's gonna be 0 to 10, right? So depending on where I want to start, how I am making, or what I am evaluating, and where I place the increment, I can get different scenarios here. So just play with these things a little bit so that you can get familiar with the different results. And I think that's basically it for the while loop. In the next video, we're gonna continue talking about another loop. Uh, we're gonna continue talking about loops. Now it's gonna be a different loop, pretty similar to this one, but it's the while. Sorry, the do while loop. So we're gonna see what's the difference between this, the while, and the do while loop. It's a very subtle difference, but very very important difference. So we're gonna leave this tutorial or this video right here. I hope that you have found this video useful as always. Thanks all of you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share and like the video, and well, I hope to see you on the next one.